Hey guys! I'm always surprising y'all with a live video. I look crazy. Take that off. Maybe I look more attractive. Hey, 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 hey. Happy Tuesday, everybody. I know this is very unexpected. We have two people in the room. Hey, two people. Hey! T. Ramos. Hey. Yeah, I'm just really sporadic with these live videos. I thought I would come and chill with you guys. Hey, Sila, yeah. Hey, Benita Miller. Hey, so I look really like scruffy right now. I just got out the shower and I had a thought, let me go live. I don't have a video ready for you guys tonight. Hey, Taurus TV channel. I don't have a video ready tonight. I'm still in the process of um, getting, content out for you guys. So I thought I would just come and connect. It was a great opportunity to just sit and connect with you guys. Welcome to YouTube Live. How's your day going? Hey, Celicia. So, thank you. My day has been, it's been good. I can't complain. I'm happy to be home and showered. I'm wearing my very loose clothing. I got Twinkie over here looking crazy. And my hair is crazy and I just feel so comfortable. I feel like I could be ugly in my own home without anybody judging me. I feel good. I feel nice and comfortable. So how's everybody's Tuesday going? I know this is midweek. You guys are probably just getting off of work or chilling. How are you guys doing? Let's get on the live with Twinkie. Ooh, I don't want to look ill decent. Ill dressed in here. Look, baby. They want to say hi. You put Judd's in Twinkie's hair. So, an update. Twinkie's dreadlocks only lasted like a week before Jason decided to go sporadically bring her to the pet shop and get her like a lion cut. So yeah, that her lock journey only lasted a week before she combed out her locks and got her hair done professionally. But she looks great. Right now her hair is growing out a little bit. Say hi, baby. Aww. It's my sweetie. Yeah, so her hair grew out a little bit. It's about time to go back and get her hair done again. Do you ever ask your mom questions about locks when you have issues or struggle? Definitely. She's been locked for about, let me take my hair out so I look a little decent. She's been locked for about, I don't know, 4 or 5 years now. No, not 4, because she's way older locked than I am. So I always, ask her different questions and stuff, and she lets me know. Like I mentioned when I was going through the build-up issues, like that I was going through those issues, and she was able to help me and stuff. Yeah. Hey, Robin Smith. Welcome, welcome. Hey, Toyra, you said it's good. I was actually off today. I did some cleaning and cooked. Oh, that sounds so relaxing. Oh man, I wish I had like a full day like that I could just chill on a weekday, not a weekend. Like the weekends are just for relaxing and just not doing anything. But just another day to clean and prepare. How do you feel about a rinse or color on locks? A rinse is something that I've been thinking about, simply because it's like it doesn't include. I'm trying to get the screen back to where. Okay, never mind. Yeah, a rinse is something I've been thinking about. Rinse doesn't include you know, alcohol. You don't have to worry about your hair being compromised. I did do it when I was loose natural. and I was thinking about dyeing my hair blonde before I dyed it blonde. And I realized with the rinse, you can't achieve those like very vibrant like colors, especially if you're starting on like dark hair like mine. You can't achieve a bright color with the rinse. So, but a rinse is great, especially if you are thinking about dyeing your hair darker. Now, I don't have all the answers when it comes to dyeing your hair, but I know from my hair right now, I know I've been telling you guys I wanted to dye my hair, I wanted to dye my hair, I wanted to change. I was thinking of either dyeing it black, well, not black, but like a dark, like a rich color, and or dyeing it blonde. But now, where I'm at right now, I'm just really wanting natural, like just leaving my hair as natural as can be without any chemicals, any compromising. I hear a lot of horror stories about people that dye their hair and end up with dried, they dye their locks and end up with dry locks or weak spots, and it ends up eating out their hair. Guys, I've been on this lock journey for only 2 years now, but 2 years today, actually. And I really don't want to mess up what I've tried so hard to maintain. So right now, I am not thinking about dyeing my hair. I may do that along the line of my journey. Maybe when I achieve a certain length, I'll reward myself with a hair dye or something. But right now, I just want to set the right foundation and just have healthy hair all over. I don't want to, and I don't trust myself. I don't trust myself to dye my own hair. Like ooh, that was nasty. So if something wrong happens, like it's because I did it. And I don't know how to dye my hair. I always had other people do it. My mom did it. I don't know how to dye my hair. So right now, I'll just do what I'm comfortable with, which is nothing. All right, let me see you guys' things. Young, dirty Sprite. We can ask anything, like anything, nothing stupid, but anything. Yes, girl or guy. Yes, ask me anything. It has to be, appropriate. Que pasa, bonita? Hey. You're so sweet. Okay, Bonita Miller. Oh, were you talking to Bonita? Okay. I'm confused. All right. I had to combine my locks and they were put in 2-strand twists. How long does it take to lock up to the tips? I called it marrying my locks. I had to combine my locks and they were put in 2-strand twists. How long does it take to lock up to the tips? Ooh, I've never combined my locks before. If any of you guys have any experience with combining locks, let us know how that works and how long it takes to, you're talking about marrying the locks, so bringing the locks together into one lock. Yeah, a lot of people do that to like strengthen their base. So that's very interesting. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. Are you happy with how far you have come with your lovely locks, though you have to go through a few years before you get the length you really want? I am so happy, especially after I made the video that I just posted on Sunday, where I talk about my journey. I was able to look back and reflect on my awkward times and just my growth, really. My growth as far as hair and just my life. At the beginning of my lock journey, I was still living at home. I still had braces. I was just starting something new, and it was like the awkward beginnings, but it came out to be something beautiful, and I'm glad that I stuck with it. I'm so proud of my hair, even though I did have to deal with the buildup issue, and sometimes, like today, I'm not having a good hair day. I had a hat on my head today, and this is like the first time that I'm actually leaving it out for the day. But I'm happy with my hair, even when it's like this, not retwisted. After I washed my hair with the beer shampoo, like that was it. The retwists came out, and now I'm back to the drawing board. But I'm happy. I'm happy with how far I've come, how my hair is progressing, um, and I'm becoming more content with the fact that it is the density that it is. It's not like other people's on YouTube's locks that are huge. Like they have a whole lot of locks and it's just a whole thick head full of locks. I've come to realize, my hair is my hair and I love it. I love it. I work with it. I do as much as I could with it. I curl it. I style it. I enjoy it. So I'm very, very happy. It's the best decision I've made since I went natural and decided not to do the creamy crack. I did a whole Instagram post. So if you guys don't follow me on Instagram, you got to. It's Desiree Marie _ All right, let me see what else y'all saying. All right. Someone is chasing how to get there, nor there come warning on Paul L'Oreal put, okay, I'm not sure. Right now, 2 years also, and I've been thinking about a rinse, but I keep going back and forth about it. I'll let my stylist do it if I do decide to do it. Hey, Toira. I think that's a good idea. If you know yourself and you know what, if you know your limitations, let a stylist do it. That would be the reason why I would see a loctician, to let them color my hair or do whatever, something that I'm not like exactly confident doing on my own. So I think that's a great idea. And happy 2 years. Happy 2 years. Congratulations. Alicia says, hey girl, when did this live start? I didn't get no notification. Girl, your button must be broke. I keep telling y'all about that broke bell. Like, y'all gotta fix it. I don't know if they send, YouTube sends notifications when you go live. They should, because I get notifications when my favorite YouTubers go live. So I don't know. This live started like 12 minutes ago. So you're here and you didn't miss a whole lot. LMAO, I didn't even see Mrs. Miller name LMAO. I was talking to you. Oh, I swear you get more beautiful. Oh, every day. Thank you so much. So sweet. Your most craziest experience in public with locks, if you've had any. I'm in Georgia, and being a young male, it's crazy just because of my hairstyle alone. Really? Wow. I feel like in Georgia, they have so much diversity that, like, I would think that they would be accepting, or I don't know. My craziest experience with locks. My craziest experience with locks in public. Let me see. It would be, when I go out and okay, so I live in New York, okay? And if you guys know Queens, you probably know Jamaica Avenue. It is the most ratchet area. It's the most ratchet. So I often travel there. So when I have to pass like this certain corner, there's like, it's just annoying. As a female, you already are on alert when you see a group of guys at the corner. It's just, you just want to cross the street. And that's what I do these days. I just cross the street, or I take a different way. But when I used to go that way, I would have to not cross the street, but walk the same way that the guys are and pass that certain corner. There would be a bunch of dudes, van drivers, Jamaican van drivers, Caribbean van drivers. And I would, they would respectfully catcall me like, Empress, dreadlocks, dreadlocks, dreadlocks. And I'm somebody that doesn't like too much attention. I don't like that catcalling stuff. It's awkward. I'll smile and I'll keep it moving if it's a respectful like catcall. But yeah, I guess that's kind of like a crazy experience. I don't know. I haven't had too many crazy experiences. Um, Other than like when I was suffering from buildup, like feeling self-conscious about like the pieces that were showing that looked kind of dirty. But yeah, that has to be the most craziest experience I've had in public. Um, yeah, it's not that crazy, I know, but hopefully it was entertaining. Depending how long the hair is, it takes a long time for the whole lock to actually combine. If you have longer locks, then most likely it will become a two-headed dragon, which gradually gets shorter. Okay, a two-headed dragon. So that's when like your locks, like say this lock is all together and you have like the ends like this, like it it combines from the root all the way down, but you got like this little thing. I learned that from my mom. Two-headed dragon. Yeah, so that's like what they call two-headed dragon. I don't know who makes up these words, but it's cool. Do you think some of that buildup came from wearing those extensions? Because when you have braids in your hair, it does get dirty at the root. That's true. I think that it might have had something to do with my extensions. I realized when I was looking back at my videos in order to create that combination video that I posted on Sunday where I talked about my journey and stuff, I saw that particular month when I took out my locks, not only was my hair longer, I was very happy about that. Within 1 month, my hair grew so much from just leaving it in those two-strand twists. But that's when I started, like, I saw a buildup and it was like, wow, okay, so now I'm able to sit back and look at the footage and see, kind of pinpoint along the journey, like where the buildup may have started. I do think that it might have contributed to it because I did have those two-strand twists in for like a month or two. Now, if you guys don't know and you're new, I did Senegalese twists over my locks with the Marley braiding hair. And I did that over the holidays. And I usually leave that style in for months. Like, I know you guys will judge me, but I keep it in for months. And when I took it out this particular time, I saw a buildup. I do think it is also because of like not washing my hair properly. That helped as well. Not rinsing my hair completely, and some of the shampoo is left in different spots. And also, I think, like, this is my new theory. I think that the way that I started my locks have a big impact on how, like, on that, like, build-up situation, because I started my locks, and I talked about this on my blog. It's DesireeMarie.com. So y'all gotta check that. Become a VIP member by subscribing. But I mentioned that I had started my locks with Shea Moisture Curl Enhancing Smoothie. That was the words I was trying to find when I did that video. And I did it with that. I did it with coconut oil, which I know is no for my locks. I started it with so many products. And the first time that I washed my hair, I didn't wash it thoroughly. I was so interested in keeping the two-strand twist intact that I didn't go in and wash it. I had like a stocking cap and I just washed the roots. And I would wash it so gently for like a long time before I felt like my locks were secure enough to actually go in and wash it well. And even when I washed it well, it wasn't rinsing out the way that it should. So all of those things together created the buildup. But I do think that the twists had played a big part. Yeah. Let me see what you guys said. I'm happy for you. Thank you, Bonita. Your hair is beautiful. Your hair is your hair type, not anyone else's. You're so right about that. Definitely. Your last live, you were in the park, but you never showed your feet completely. No way! No way. Wow, you want me to show my feet? Okay. I mean, I'm trying to be, cool and hang out with you guys, but this is just out of control. But I'm gonna show you my feet anyway. That is ridiculous. Okay, quick one. Bam. All right. It's kind of ashy, you know. I just got out the shower, and yeah. So I hope that satisfied your feet fetish. If you have shorter locks again, it takes time, but either way, your roots will start to marry over time. In every situation with locks, it varies with time depending on your hair. You're right about that. Shorter locks, it takes time. Yeah, it does take time with shorter locks. I feel like with shorter locks, though, it locks quicker because your hair doesn't have much to like fill in because it's such a short lock. But I get what you're saying. Hey, Shandrika. Hey, girl. I'm sorry if I butchered your name just now. So glad I caught you on here. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad. Welcome. Welcome, guys. Black Cat, you are not late. Well, maybe. You're like 20 minutes. But this is a hangout, so who knows how long I'll be here for. Maybe another 10 minutes. You did a great job at getting to the bottom of it and getting the build up. Oh, girl, that was the struggle. How long did it take me to take that out? Like maybe 2-3 months to get the build up out. I used the bentonite clay mask because I saw Keisha Charmaine do it, and I wanted to try it. And then I tried the ACV and baking soda rinse. I tried boiling my hair. You guys have seen everything. If you're new here, I recorded all of that crazy stuff. I also washed my hair with Dawn dish detergent, the Neutrogena residue shampoo. All of those things combined help. So I think the main ingredient above all other products that you use is consistency. Like just consistently washing your hair, consistently like maintaining it and keeping good watch over it, and yeah, just being diligent. Like continue with the hair care and detoxifying your hair and stuff like that. Because if you do it only once, if you say put a mask on your hair one time, like it's not going to magically solve all your build-up issues. Like you got to constantly like go in and wash your hair, experiment with different shampoos and stuff. I'm always experimenting. You guys may think I'm crazy, but I think it's great to experiment. Like I feel like people, like sometimes we as lockers, like we get caught up in like the same basic routine. Ooh, guys, the same basic routine or the same basic things. We got our oils, we got our retwists, formulas and stuff. Like, but it's great to just get out the box sometimes. Like, try beer in your locks, try Dawn dish detergent, but just, know how to wash your hair properly, of course. But it's just great to experiment and have fun. A lot of people talk about they want to comb their locks out or they comb their locks out. And I feel like a lot of people sometimes they don't take the time to really like have fun with their hair and do fun things. Like just because you have locks does not mean you have to be boring. Like you don't have to wear your hair down every day. You can do just as much things as you did when you were loose natural or when you had permed hair or weave, You can be as, yes, really embrace it, exactly. You can do the same things. Like so many people get caught up in a box and then they want to comb their locks out. It's like, girl, you could have done X, Y, and Z. Like, have fun. Don't feel like you need to stay in a box. Like, you can do exactly what you want to do with your locks. As long as you're taking good care of your hair, you can do exactly what you want. No one has to set the standard for you. You set it. That's your hair. So I guess I kind of went off on a tangent. All right. Yes, young dirty Sprite. I'll leave you alone about seeing your toes. Thank you. Okay. I hope that was good enough for the entire year. Hey, how's your film stuff with that online school? Ooh, exciting question. I found myself really inspired by that video, but I also know plans change. Interested to see where God has you, girl. Girl, I'm so excited you asked me that question. Every time I think about film school, I just get so excited. And that's how I know I'm doing exactly what I should be doing. So update, I'm still in film school. I am doing, I was doing like preliminary classes, like, what was I doing? I was doing a behavioral science class. I was doing like an intro to digital literacy, like little things that were just like, whatever. Just like when you're in school, you're doing like English, math, all these different courses before you actually get to your major. That's the same thing with this school. But every class like matters. But yeah, so now I'm taking my first like intro to filmmaking class. I'm so excited, guys. My teacher is not only a teacher, like she was in the field. She's worked with Kanye West. She's worked with a lot of like she's Caribbean, so she's worked with a lot of like Caribbean TV networks. Um, she's been a camera handler, producing different videos and stuff like that. She's rubbed elbows with so many amazing people and done amazing things out in the entertainment industry. She's out in LA and she's so cute. Like she has locks too. Sometimes I want to reach out to her like, oh my gosh, your locks are so cute. Like check out my channel. I don't know. But she has like these cute like blonde locks and her personality is so like fun and spunky. I love it. I love it. It's my favorite, by far my favorite class so far. Intro to filmmaking. If you guys don't know, I did a whole video where I talked about like the new direction that I'm going with my life. I decided to enroll in film school because film is my passion. Like, guys, I would get up and twerk right now. That's how excited I am just talking about film school. But yeah, I'm still in it. And I'm so excited to learn. Like, I just purchased a bunch of like notebooks so that I can like really take this seriously and like write notes and like, yeah. So sorry guys, that was a phone call coming in. But yeah, I'm taking this very seriously. Like every Sunday I have a new assignment that's due. This week I have to research like my favorite film producers and stuff like that and do like a background like check, and not background check, but like, talk about them and what I love about them and stuff. I'm so excited. I really am excited. This online film school will send out equipment in about another month. I'm so excited about that, guys. I'm so excited. 'Cause right now my computer is kaput, and I'm really excited to work with like a professional camera and professional software. So I'm probably talking you guys ears off. This is not even, well, I did ask you to ask me anything, but I don't want to bore you guys if you're not into that. But guys, I am so excited. I'm so excited. Like, I have 2 years. I'm doing like an expedited program. My big dream is to not only do it online, like I want to eventually be on the campus. Like the campus is in LA. I want to be on the campus and work with the set. Like the school has a whole set, like a whole room of like rooms, a whole building dedicated to filming, like filming material. They have like it's amazing. It's amazing. So yeah, I'm excited. This school has inspired me to start volunteering on sets. So that's something that I'm going to start researching, how I can volunteer on film sets. Of course, I'm probably not going to get paid, but just to have the experience is amazing. And while I'm on YouTube, I'm learning so much. I've learned so much about filmmaking, editing, production, and all of that stuff on a small scale. And I'm just excited to do it on a larger scale. Yeah. So, all right. So this is the last thing I'm going to talk about. Like, I know you guys are like, okay, stay with me. So when I finish film school, my dream is to because I temporarily like ended my I had like a little small business. It was kind of freelance. It wasn't like an official business, but I went around and like used my camera and like filmed material for businesses, for speakers, people with brands to help them with their brands. It was kind of like digital marketing. Um, and yeah, but I quit that because, first of all, I was not being paid my worth. Um, so I went ahead and I sold that camera and got the camera that I'm using now for vlogging. And I said, you know what? No, I'm going to do this for myself. I'm going to put all those energies that I've been giving to people and they're not paying me the right amount, like they're trying to bargain my prices. I'm going to pour that onto my YouTube channel and learn as much as I could. But now that I'm back in school, I want to I ended that business, that's freelance. I want to go back to school to learn as much as I could professionally as far as film is concerned and cinematography, and then reopen it and like officially reopen it and have a whole name, a whole business license, all of that stuff, and you know, get some experience having my own little production, freelance, I guess, production company where I go around and I help people with their brands, um, and do that until I can work with people that are higher in the industry. And yeah, so my end goal is to work for a film production company, whoever that is. I don't know who, but I do know that I want to work with Ava DuVernay. I don't know if you guys know her. She produced Selma. She's so amazing. She's the one behind Black Girls Rock. She's got long locks. My spirit just gravitates to her, and I just feel like one day I'm gonna work with her. I don't know, like I just have this weird feeling that I'm gonna work with her one day. I'm speaking it out into the universe. All right, guys, so that's enough about film school. I could go on and on all night. Jeez, you guys have been saying stuff all this time, and I'm just going on and on about film school. But I hope that you guys enjoyed that. How long will it take to grow locks? How long will it take to grow locks immediately? Like, you can start your locks immediately, but your hair will start to lock after. There's always a siren going on in New York. If that was copywritten, like we would all, I don't know how people would film in New York, like really. Okay, anyways. Yeah, so your hair will start, you will see that your hair starts to lock after about 2 to 3 weeks, not weeks, 2 to 3 months. For me, it took maybe 3 months for my hair to actually look like locks instead of two-strand twists. But it all depends on your hair type. I've seen people with their locks that start to look like locks almost immediately. Yeah, and I think that when you start your locks on short hair, it will lock quicker. I know I've been on this live for a long time. All right, let's see. I lost track. Congratulations. Thank you, Toira. Yay, it's always nice learning more about the things you love. Yes. What? Just to go to school and get like that professional education from people that are in the field, that excites me so much. So yeah, it is awesome. And it's crazy. I have not been as excited about school in a while, like a long time. I don't know. I started with short hair and I believe it took over a year for my hair to lock. Yeah, it all depends on your hair. Sometimes it may take up to a year. Yeah. And if you start with braids, your braids will take like maybe 2 years. I've seen somebody on YouTube. I'm following her now, even though I don't have braid locks. But her hair took almost 2 years to finally look like locks. And even when her hair grew, she would retwist it. She wouldn't tighten it like people with braid locks normally would, I guess. She would twist it. And as she twisted it, the hair started to look like locks after 2 years. One of your faves. Who is one of your faves? One of my faves. What do you mean, my faves as far as YouTube? My internet connection is slow and the live is lagging, so forgive me if I'm responding a little late. Oh, it's okay, girl. That's so exciting to be on mission and have a path to work at like that. I need that. Yes, girl, get you some. I believe it just comes with knowing yourself, knowing what you love, knowing the gifts and talents that are inside of you. Whether you believe in God or not, like, you've got gifts and talents. Like, you were born with, just think about what you did when you were younger. Like, for me, when I was younger, I used to I would steal my mom's computer paper. She had like this typing business. I would steal it and I would fold it in half and I would create my own stories. And I was a big bookworm anyway, so I loved reading, but I decided I would make my own stories. And I would make these colorful stories, like characters, plots, settings, all of that stuff, not knowing that that was the beginning of, my imagination and the beginnings of a storytelling career for me, that I really want to bring to film. But yeah, just tap into what you love. And even if you don't do it as a job, do it as a hobby. Start off as a hobby and see where that goes. For me, prayer was also a big, big factor in why I'm in film school. I so strongly believe that I was created to be in the film industry. Like, it's crazy. Like I said, I could twerk. That's how excited I am. No, we want to hear what's going on with you. That's why we're tuning in, girl. Shoot. Oh man. Well, what do you mean, girl? Oh, bye, Bonita. Sorry that you had to go. I know we're on here for a long time. I could talk. I could talk when I'm ready. You're welcome. Keep in mind, it depends on your hair texture. If your hair is softer or if you are putting in too much product in your hair, it may take longer. That's true. Very true. Black cat. No, seriously, your patience and attitude towards life really checks me sometimes. I want everything now and have no sense of the payout, just feelings. When you got the apartment, when you were kind of bummed doing the book club, it's your parents' fault. Reflecting on the relationships to your new boo, decorating, film school. You're really doing it. Oh, thank you so much. To God be the glory, for real. Listen, okay. But yes, oh my gosh, guys, I'm so sorry. That was Jason. He's on his way with McDonald's. Asking me what I want. I should not be eating McDonald's. Sheesh. Okay, so back to the comment. Yes, I can only give God glory and just thanks for I showed you guys. I was in like some kind of funk, a depression at the end of last year due to many things. Many things going on. A lot of things, personal stuff, and I'm just grateful to be able to show you guys like my progression and just what God can do. Clean hair always locks faster. Make sure you wash your hair regularly. Mine's took about a year and some months. That's definitely a way that you can lock your hair fast. I was actually thinking about doing a video on that. If you want to lock your hair fast, wash your hair. Like, don't be afraid of water. Spritz your hair every time that you can. Wash your hair, and your hair will, every time you wash it, you know how your hair used to do like a lot of shrinkage? It will shrink and like kind of spiderweb and do this like crazy thing until it starts to really lock, So yeah, it tangles your hair until it becomes a lock. Okay, I mean as a director or producer. So my favorite is Ava DuVernay right now. I love that I love her for so many reasons. And if you guys don't know, Robin Smith is asking me who my favorite director and producer is, because I had just enrolled in film school online. So my favorite producer is Ava DuVernay. If you guys look her up, she is phenomenal. First of all, she's got locks, and her locks are beautiful, and that already like attracts me to her. But she is so powerful. She's a powerful woman. She's one of the only black female movie producers, which is amazing. Like they're like black producers are very thin. Like you don't see that much. You don't see that very often in Hollywood. Black producers, and you don't see women producers. But this woman has just come into the game, and she is like, she's killing it. And what inspires me so much about her is that she is not young. Like, well, she's young, but she's not like in her 20s. She just got into her prime as far as her career is concerned in her 40s. I think she's in her mid 40s. And that inspires me so much because now that I'm 30, sometimes I like wonder like, dang, did I miss something? Like, should I have known what I know now before, like in my 20s? I really wish I knew that I wanted to do film fresh out of high school. I would have gone straight into that, and I would probably be living up in LA right now, you know, interning and doing different jobs and stuff. I mean, I would be so much further if I knew exactly what I wanted. But, you know, you live and you learn, and yeah. So I love Ava DuVernay. Yeah. And I like Spike Lee too. He's pretty cool. And I love Issa Rae. What? Yes. Did you guys see Insecure? OMG. I love that girl. I used to watch her when she was just on YouTube. My favorite YouTube movie that, well, kind of TV show series that she did when she was on YouTube, starting off on YouTube, is First. And I was so pissed that she didn't continue that series. Like I felt so cheated. And now to see her name on TV is amazing. So, and she's like collaborating with brands. I love it. I love it. Now that I have locks, guys come up to me and ask me questions. How long you've been growing them? What products you use? It's like a pickup line at this point. No, hello first. Wow. Well, I mean, it's good that they take a liking to your hair and ask you questions like that. You probably have beautiful hair, girl. It's better than that crazy yo ma with the fat. You know, it's nice to see a guy actually take notice to your hair rather than other things. But yeah, that could be a pickup line. You were talking about film. Who is your favorite directors or producers? Yeah, I told you, girl. I'm rereading the comments. How did you make that old intro of yours with the scenes? Yes! So, if you guys don't know, I used to have this intro with Rihanna, with the Rihanna song to Rude Boy, my favorite. I love that song. I need to put some lights on. But I love that song. I feel like it I feel like it kind of like the beat and everything kind of like reflects me and my quirky personality and stuff. So I had a friend who's a photographer like years ago. I already had like an idea in my head what I wanted. So he's a photographer. So I went over to his house, and him and his girlfriend set up a green screen, and I brought a whole bunch of clothes and makeup and stuff, and we filmed it. I told him exactly, like to the T, what I wanted. Like you would think I should have just done this myself. I said I wanted something in particular, even down to like I think I did something like this. I said I wanted to do that. I wanted to jump and get a close-up of my feet. So those little clips together, he gave them to me and I edited them. And first, initially, I was going to make that into a video where I recreate Lisa Bonet's style. Lisa Bonet from The Cosby Show. I love her and I love her style. So I was going to do a video on like how I recreated her style with like the thrifted items in my closet. But then it took years to edit that. Like, it's crazy. It took years to actually understand what I wanted the footage to do until I came up with the Rihanna song. And it just made sense. It made sense. It made so much sense. So, but now I can't use it because YouTube flags me. Like, I only used like 10 seconds of her song, but they flagged me. They flagged every single video with that song. So now I don't use it. I'm in the middle of thinking of a different concept for my intro. So stay tuned for that. All right. And they make so many assumptions about me just off my locks. Oh boy. You didn't miss anything, love. Hey girl. Do you watch Gary Vee? No, I don't know who that is. Don't judge me. I love Spike Lee and I need to go watch Insecure. Yes, girl, you need to. Girl, it aired on Sunday at 10:30. I'm so upset. Like, why so late? Like, that's my bedtime, especially on a work night. But it's worth it. It's worth it. If you have a Fire Stick, you could just go right on and watch the replay. It was good, but you got to prepare your eyes for the mature scenes. Yeah, especially how it begins. Just be warned. You have to just prepare yourself. But it's so good. I love it. The funniest thing is how she's like now like getting real with life. Issa, she's getting real with life. And she's now a Lyft driver. And the funniest part, I don't want to give away a whole lot, but the funniest thing is when she was doing like the Uber, not Uber, but the Lyft party. She was like, Lyft party. Her and I forgot her name. Her friend was in the front. Lyft party was picking up people. Lyft party, and it ended up being like a hot mess behind her. Like, I'm not gonna spoil it. There was like a fight in the back of her Lyft. It was so funny. She always ends up in like the craziest scenarios. It's crazy. But there are so many spoilers on YouTube. Like, her name was Bronze Goddess. Now she's a life coach, Sean, life coach Sean. She talked about the recap. I've been watching so many recaps and like just getting excited all over again. Yeah, but you guys have to watch Insecure. I love it. If you're a young adult, you may relate to a lot of her struggles. Her life is a struggle. It's so funny. I dance every time the intro starts. Yes. Well, I'm gonna redo an intro that is still, fun and stuff. I just can't use that old Rihanna intro because YouTube is flagging me left and right for it. Just wondering about Gary Vee because he makes great content about college and how to not feel behind in any area because your journey is yours. Okay, I need to go check him out then. Definitely. Please, my grandma watches. What? No way! And she loves, so any age can watch. That is so funny. She's so hip. Hey, sweetheart, how are you? You look so happy and lovey. Thank you so much, Tanka. You are the realest subby. Girl, you've been watching my old videos. Like, I'll see you comment on those old videos that I'm kind of like embarrassed about, but you give some real love and support. I love you so much. Thank you. Love Insecure. Do you watch Love Is? No, but I was thinking about it. Yeah. All right, guys, I know I've been on here for so long. Some of y'all have come and gone. But I just wanted to come and chill with you guys, connect in between the, video content. I want to be able to connect with you guys and not just push content in your face all the time, but actually sit down and talk to you. So, yeah, I love you guys so much. Definitely do stay tuned for another video. I have some videos in line. So I definitely, want to share with you guys. And yeah, so if you want to follow up with me on other like social media platforms, I am on Instagram. It's Desiree Marie _ and I'm on Twitter. Even though I don't know much about Twitter, I'm on Twitter. It's Desiree Marie. I am on Pinterest. I don't know if you guys use that. It's Desiree Marie. You guys can see the things that I post and things that I like. I do a lot of like home decor, like web surfing. And there he goes. And I have a, ooh, sorry, Twinkie. Twinkie just be always sitting right there. I have a blog. It's DesireeMarie.com. There you will find all sorts of tea on me and behind the scenes of the videos that I post. I go into detail about my hair videos, and I also get real and raw about my life. So, guys, I love you so much. Thank you for joining me here on this live. Definitely do stay tuned for many more videos. Subscribe if you're not. Turn on your notification. Make sure it ain't broke. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.